thousands of flowers and messages of love. The memorial commemorating the lives of the 10 people killed while grocery shopping in Boulder grows by the hour. People have traveled from across the state to go to the store on Table Mesa Drive to pay their respects. Again, it's to honor and celebrate the lives of those taken in the grocery store shooting. Good evening, I'm Kelly Worthman.
I'm Jim Benneman. Thanks for being with us. We are dedicated to honoring those we have lost. We've been sharing more about their lives. Plus, we're trying to talk to as many people as we can about what the victims meant to those who knew and loved them. Tonight, you'll hear from some of the families and from community members trying to come to grips with what happened on Monday.
CBS 4's Alan Janae is live on Pearl Street Mall right now. And Alan, I know you've been talking with coordinators. There's 2 vigils happening tonight in Boulder.
And there are, and this is testimony really, Kelly, to how devoted people are to this community and to the people around them. It really may be Boulder at its best when you think about it. All around town there are signs of support after this incident this week. The women who are organizing these events both thought if only there was something they could do. One of them, Heather Bartos, is planning what she calls the Boulder Healing Vigil at Tantra Park, only a mile or so from the King Soopers. The other here on Pearl Street Mall, Elise Nardi, started when looking at a need.
This really just started out as a Reddit post. I'd asked the community if anyone in the area was going to be having a vigil that wasn't political, and it didn't seem like there was one at the time, so some friends and I decided to create one, and it snowballed a lot in the last 24 hours, and it seems like it's turning into something real, so it's very exciting.
I really wanted to provide a space for people to grieve in their own way and to feel like they're not alone in the emotions that they're experiencing. We're just asking that people come with the light to shine, and I really want to have the flexibility for people to grieve in their own way, whether that means, sitting in silence, whether that means talking to other people who have experienced the same emotions they've been going through. We're having gratitude cards for people to write.
Those cards that they'll sign will go to the King Soopers workers, to the police, and to the families of those who were lost. That vigil starts at 7:30. It's at Tantra Park. And the one that will start here outside the courthouse along the Pearl Street Mall at 14th starts at 7 p.m. They plan on having a little bit of music. They'll have a local poet speaking as well, and trying to keep politics out of it tonight. Just signs of support. This one starts at 7, and we'll have it covered for you. In Boulder, I'm Alan Janae, covering Colorado First.